Okay, lots to talk about here. So go through the email you sent, and address one thing at a time. Um, so glad you had a good gig and good practice. Excellent. Um, so I know you say you didn't get to practice as much as you might normally do. Sounds like you got 4 days of practice though, 'cause you like the Friday and then the days you had off there or the practice stuff. But every now and then that happens, and we just kind of have to work with it best we can. So, like today, Wednesday for me, um, Wednesday for both of us. Wednesday. The only reason I'm able to make and send over a new one right now is because I had some students who were on vacation this week. So if people cancel, they're on vacation, uh, then I can make stuff like a day early. Just I'm basically slammed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like I am fully booked on those days. Barely have time for anything else or just like anything personal. So it's constant work basically. I get up and it's straight to work. Get up straight to work until it's time for bed pretty much. Um, so I just do not have the time to do the lesson stuff anywhere else. So it has to be Thursday. Until I have the week scheduled, programmed with everybody in mind, or just what I can do. So, yeah, I'm afraid that's all I can do in terms of changing the day. So yeah, Thursday needs to stay the day I send the rest out. If I can get it the day early due to cancellations or vacations, things like that, then I will. But if not, it's Thursday's the best I can do. It's just how it got built and scheduled, and it's how it's got to stay for right now. Um, so regarding the palm mute stuff, so that the inside picking thing we worked on this past week, the main thing was just getting control, not a really fast thing, and it's not really something to do palm muted, or I would do palm muted anyway. Like I can do that much better also. Without the palm mute. So if I do the palm mute, yeah, it's you gotta do things different. And everybody's gonna have to change that a little bit in terms of how it feels because it's a different technique. So if you want to do more palm muted stuff, we can. You need to keep in mind that the speed picking stuff that we're doing or we have been doing is to merge the fast picking, the left hand going at it. Sometimes it feels easier and sounds good to do palm muting things, but you gotta keep in mind is what the ultimate goal is. Part of it was, I don't remember what it was on that riff, but doing things like that. So, were you going to be doing that with palm mutes? Probably not. I mean, you could, but basically, we can't do too many things at once. It's just not possible. So, we need to pick a thing that we're going to do, stick with it as much as we can. So, with this one, though, it suits itself well for palm mutes. In fact, it might even be easier to do with the palm muting. But, let me know what you'd rather do. Do you want to focus on more palm muting stuff? Or do you want to work on, just picking fast in general? So this way, when you do the scale run things, it'll be easier to merge the two. So we do have to stick with like one kind of idea because we can't do a whole ton of different things at once. It's just we try and do too many things at once, we get absolutely nowhere. So we got to stick to something and see it through unless we feel like we need to just we want to have a different kind of focus, but then just remember, we change focus, that we kind of have to start over with the new thing. So just good, keep that in mind. So this guy here for the picking, just back and forth, which works really well for palm mute stuff, actually, because we're playing the same note twice. And one of the things that, I noticed the whole inside picking idea is like when you were changing strings, it was that last upstroke prior to the string change that was being missed. So I was thinking we really should focus on like the inside picking thing. So here, we're going between these two strings. Just every upstroke, after every upstroke, we change strings. So this one actually might feel a bit easier to palm mute. So, try both. See what allows you to have the most control. Because that's what we really need to focus on, I believe, is control. Really developing control and have more awareness of everything. So that's the big thing that you need, is having more self-awareness of when things are right, when they're not correct, and having the discipline not to push yourself to go faster at the sake of bad technique. And we'll be talking more about that when we get to the hammer-ons and pull-off stuff. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. That's a little off. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. It actually feels easier to palm mute this one. 240, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Without the palm mute, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do repeats here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. With palm mutes, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 2. I actually thought it sounded... Whoops, that was the legato. I was thinking it was the synchronization thing. All right, we got to wait on that. I actually thought the synchronization went pretty good. Let's say, yeah, so I'm thinking, instead of just trying to do the speed-based thing, let's gain more control over legato itself, and let's get really rhythmic. So doing rhythmic things with legato, you really need to have good control to be rhythmic with your hammer-ons and pull-offs. So every bar is a different rhythm, and unfortunately, doing the video correspondence thing, one of the drawbacks is we don't have immediate feedback as if it was a one-on-one video lesson, or a one-on-one lesson at live. So this way I can put something on the screen, have you try it, see how it goes, and then I make the changes to really dial in what we need to do. So, you're absolutely welcome to give earlier feedback, before the week ends. Let me know how things are going. So if you feel like this is too much too soon, let me know, and we'll dial it back some more, and just maybe stick with like one rhythm the whole time, and then eventually you get to something like this. But yeah, one thing. Now, I don't know if in your video you went to the speed you knew you couldn't do just to show me what it looked like, or if that's something you were trying to do on your own, just to see yourself. Just remember, like, if you know that going beyond 140 you're going to start doing the wrong technique, then definitely don't go on until it's right. So I think you said up to like 120 you knew, or like maybe like 120 or 140, something like that, is when you notice the hand wants to take over instead of keeping it in the fingers. Going up in ones is always a great idea for things like that. So like maybe get up to, okay, say 140 is where you got when the technique starts to break down. Then going back down like 20 beats per minute, or to whatever speed you are able to keep it in control, go up in ones from there. Or you can just go up in ones from the beginning, but that can take a lot of time, and we want to have a nice equal amount of time for everything. Your idea about going to eighth notes again and working that up to like 300, yes, that's an excellent thing to do. Depending on what it is, but yeah, that could have worked. So I think one of the issues is when you start with the pull-off, that's where you had the most trouble. I think you pointed that out. So if we were to continue with the same kind of thing from last time, we would just be doing like the first half. And it's totally fine to follow along with Guitar Pro like you did. If that helps you play it in better timing, better rhythm, then definitely do that. So, but yeah, let's work on this stuff. Let's get you playing rhythmic things with legato, and that should definitely help you have better control over the fretting hand. So I'm going to count out loud what the rhythm is as I'm playing it to make sure that you understand it. And, things like this, you can definitely work on 1 bar at a time, 2 bars at a time, totally fine. But basically, it's going between hammer-ons, then pull-offs, hammer-ons, then pull-offs. So for the first bar, we're hammering on, and then we do pull-offs. Hammer-ons next, and then pull-offs. Hammer-ons, pull-offs. Oh, goodness. Sorry. And yeah, so it's hammer-ons, pull-offs. Hammer-ons, pull-offs. Hammer-ons, pull-offs. With every bar, a different rhythm. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and... That was not a very good ending. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That's right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So, no goal speed here. Get where you can. yeah, just get to a point where you got to struggle for like a minute or so in order to get another good take, and then that's it. Like 10 to 15 minutes should be plenty of time for this. Again, we're just working on control. Don't try not to worry about the speed so much for this one. This one's all about control on this guy. So no speed goal, just control. All right, this one. Yeah, like it sounded like you did pretty good in the video. I was happy with it. Well, let's just focus on one direction for right now. So it's all descending stuff, all descending. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And go further if possible. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. So hopefully all that makes sense. And yeah, think about the whole palm mute thing versus just playing fast, and changing strings after those upstrokes on the ascending. That was the big thing. So the descending, it went really well. It's the ascending that was causing the issues, making sure that last upstroke is done. But yeah, we can change the focus on the speed picking to be all about palm muting, or we can stick with focusing on the ascending string changes as well. So because this, to me, I'm thinking you want to be able to do the descending as well as the ascending. And we haven't even gotten to the triplet stuff yet. Got to do that too. All right, so hopefully all that makes sense. As always, any questions, let me know. And I will see you again in your new videos.